All right, Shalom, Michael. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rachah, Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect. It's Jesus' word in our true faith and sincerity. Hey, today I just want to get into a lesson on how this word, the words of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, is power, man. The things that are written within the scriptures, pretty much narrates the things that's happening upon the planet Earth. It's pretty much the records of the rise and fall of empires, to build up the climax, the kingdom of heaven, man. And these things are happening and being narrated, by the prophets, man. Matter of fact, and this is how Yahweh Shai get his glory, man. Because when these things happen, who else can you say did it? This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 8. It says, I am the Lord, that is my name. And my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images. See? And that's why the Lord declared things before it happened. So when it do happen, he did it because the Lord has put his he pretty much signed off on the destruction of America. He's making it known that he's the one that have done it when you read the scriptures, because it's already happened. It's just playing out now, So that's why verse 9 says, behold, the former things are come to pass. See? The former things, such as the flood, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, and a plethora of other major events that have been declared before it took place. The Lord put his name on it, and they came to pass. It says, and new things do I declare. See, declare. And how did the Lord do that? Through the prophets, man. This is the Lord's mouthpiece. The prophets tells you that in Amos, the 3rd chapter. Shall the trumpet be blown in the city? The people be not afraid. Shall evil be in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Surely the Lord power would do nothing, but he revealed his secret to the servants, the prophets, man. So that the secrets is the prophecies. And the new things that's being declared, the charagma is looming. That great famine, such as have never ever seen on earth. World War III, this destruction. Those are the new things that's being declared. It says, before they spring forth, I tell you of them. See, that's the chronological order. Before it happens, it had to be spoken first. And that's why you see this ministry, man. And the camps. This word going forth. The teachings, the sayings of Yahweh Shai. Because that's what's going to bring forth the events, man. Matter of fact, was that in the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 14, it says, and this gospel of the kingdom, see, this gospel of the kingdom is going to be a specific gospel that's going to be preached throughout the planet Earth. Because, unless it's not just plantation Christianity, because it has been around the earth and back, and none was shaken to the apostles, got on YouTube, man. And that stirred the pot, pretty much. You seeing this gospel being preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations. And then shall the end come, see? Because now you heard it. You know? This is what's gonna actually bring forth the events. Matter of fact, let's get this in the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah chapter 55. And Isaiah 55 verse 10, it says, "For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither." And that's really concerning the decree of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, because this, matter of fact, let's get that. Yahweh Shai said, this doctrine come from on top. St. John 7, verse 16. Yahweh Shai answered them and said, "My doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me." See, so Yahweh Shai, it wasn't, he always glorified the Father, man. You know, he didn't come out of his own merits and he wanted to do what he wanted to do. No, he always said the Father's will. And this doctrine he brought forth was not his, but his that set. Who was that? The Most High, the Father, Yahweh. You know, who sent our Lord Yahweh Shai, man, with his doctrine. You know. So matter of fact, I think it's another. Was it? I think it's Deuteronomy. I believe. Deuteronomy 32. Yeah, Deuteronomy 32:2. "My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew," meaning what these words is pure, is undefiled. "As the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass." And what did that do? What does that, the water, upon the herb and the showers upon the grass, what they do is cause it to grow. Oh, it also says his own words said rain as prophecy. That's what I thought that Deuteronomy was, but it's the same thing. Pretty much when this word is spoken forth, the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, let me say that. Once they're being spoken, things happen, man. And that's why this is a powerful ministry, because this is centered around the decree of Yahweh Shema Shai. Isaiah 55, verse 10, it says, "For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth." See, the showers upon the grass. It says, "And make of it bring forth and bud." See? So meaning what? It makes things to grow. You water plants, you're going to get the results because you cultivating it. You constantly attending to it. You watering it. That's the same thing. We constantly talking about the famine. Constantly talking about, the money crashing, the charagma. And now you seeing that the results of these teachings, man. He said that he may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. See, and that's why it said the bread to the eater, because as we see it happening, it satisfies us, because now it's turning out to be that our faith is a fact, man. That what satisfies us. But this is pretty much a dark saying, a parable concerning the words of Yahweh Shema Shai when they been spoken in a process of time, because it's a process with Yahweh Shema Shai. It manifests it grows into its perfection. It says, "So shall my word be," see, "that goeth forth out of my mouth." See? So, and how's that been played? By the way of the prophets. And you know who the true prophets of Yahweh Shema Shai, because the words that they speak come to pass. Matter of fact, let's get this in the book of Samuel. I believe it's the book of Samuel. 1 Samuel 3. And, 1 Samuel 3:19, it said, "And Samuel grew, and the Lord was with him, and did let none of his words fall to the ground. See, so meaning what everything that Samuel spoke, it came to pass, man. And we seen that today, you know, started with the apostles, and there was a great millstone on down. The words that have been spoken, you know, are coming to pass to let you know who Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with, man. You know? So we go back to Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 11 again. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void. See, meaning what? It's not going to be empty. The Lord don't speak empty words. It says, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Meaning what? Because really the Lord, he sent death threats, and he's going to carry them out. Just going back, we read in Isaiah the 42nd chapter, those former things. The Lord, when he asked that, you know, your first thought wasn't, you know, the Lord created the trees and the waterfalls, and no, those former things, those former works was concerning those judgments Yahweh Shema Shai brought forth. That flood, that was a death threat before it took place. It tells you Noah condemned the world. Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot was at the gates. Egypt, you had Moses and Aaron go to Pharaoh and let him know what was up, man. Well, it's no different today, man. So I ended off on this. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 4. It says, where the word of a king is, there is power. See? The word of the king, is written within the scriptures, man. And the Lord has given us the authority to present it in its proper fashion, man. That's where the power is at, this doctrine. That's that rain from on high. This word is from on high. This decree is from on high. So that's why the things that are being spoken, it happens. It says, where the word of a king is, there is power. And who may say unto him, what doest thou? See, you can't question Yahweh Shema Shai. This is a perpetual decree, meaning what the Lord is not going to change nothing, man. He put his word above his name. He's not going to even renege on his word, man. So how can you going to question him about his decisions? We're just going back to the point, the word, having the words of Yahweh Shema Shai, that's the power, man. And and that's why we're seeing the things that's taking place today. So yeah, I just hope that we edify. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Hakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach His word in our true faith and sincerity. DTA, Abba. Soon, very soon.